This is a recording on how to navigate your employee isolved account. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put you into the system, and isolved is going to send you an email, and you'll receive a no reply at isolved.com email with your self-service account link. So you'll just click this URL here, and your username that you're going to use is your email, and then the code and the PIN that's going to ask for will just be the last 4 digits of your social security number. Once you fill out that page and create a password and register to create an account, this link here is no longer going to be valid. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to Google isolved login and select this second link here. Then you want to go to the top right and click login, and it takes you here. Then you'll just plug in your username again, which was your email, then plug in whatever password you created, and here is the home page. Here in the middle you see a couple of useful things, but the most useful tools are going to be here on the left. We have 3 black lines. The first one is highlighted blue. You're not going to be using this much unless you want to see like how much you're making. The employee admin tools, not going to use that. And then what you're really going to be utilizing is this employee self-service. Here you'll be able to look at your time card, so you just press time card. Here you'll be able to look at your punches per day. You can simplify it by just changing the preference to day or to week instead of the pay period. And to navigate through those pay periods, weeks, or days, you'll just be clicking the arrows here. You can verify your own time cards by going up to the left here and on verification and just pressing approve. If you want to request time off, this is where you'll do it. You'll just go to the top here on request time off. Then here you'll select which absence policy you want to use. Our full-time employees have floating holiday depending on how long they've been at the company, or PTO, then everybody has unpaid excused. So I'll use PTO. Here you'll just select which days you want. You can have the 1 day, you can have multiple days, and it gets updated down here. Select your start time, hours per day, and then any comments you want to give to your supervisor with your request, and then you'll press save. I'm going to hit cancel, but to verify that PTO request went in, you can go over to employee calendar and you'll be able to see it for the days that you've requested. When those requests get approved, they'll change color and you'll get an email confirmation. The next thing we can look at is the time off balances. Here we have the floating holiday balance, and then underneath that we have the PTO balance. These get updated every pay period after I process payroll and are available to our full-time employees. The next thing we can look at here is our pay stubs, and we're just going to go back to the left here and select pay history. This will give you all your checks or direct deposits and your pay stub. You can view it in a different format by selecting view/print pay stub, and you can print it from there. And that is how you navigate your employee isolved account.